Hi, this is State Representative Rob Martwick, and I'm standing here in the hearing room in the Stratton office building in Springfield, Illinois, where we just had a committee on education. And during that committee hearing, I presented the bill that I've been carrying for the last 2 years that would provide for an elected representative school board for the city of Chicago. And I'm proud to say that that bill passed out of committee with overwhelming support. I believe the vote was 12-2. I think it was 12-2 or 11 to 18 to 1. 18 to 1. 18 to 1. I'm getting an updated thing. All I know is it passed overwhelmingly. So we had a hearing right here in this building. The seats that you see behind me were loaded up full of representatives. They heard testimony about the bill, both from me and from Wendy Katten here from Raise Your Hand. And Raise Your Hand is an organization that I'll let Wendy tell you more about it, but they've been advocating on this school board issue for a lot of years, attending meetings at CPS with the appointed school board, and really not getting the sort of recognition and that a citizen should receive in a form of democracy. And that's one of the reasons, really the driving force behind this bill is to provide citizens for elected accountability over the way that their tax dollars are spent in the Chicago public schools. So Wendy was actually here to offer testimony, and she's here with me today. So Wendy, what did you think of the process today?
I was really happy to be here to get to see the support on this bill, and my group, Raise Your Hand, is a parent-led advocacy group that's working on strengthening policies around the school system, and we've attended almost all the board meetings at CPS for 7 years and have had no ability to engage with the school board. The school board is supposed to represent the community, and right now there's just no ability to have any kind of public input whatsoever. So I was really happy to be able to testify and to see such overwhelming support, and it's such a critical issue right now. For us, we need transparency and accountability, and I really appreciate you sponsoring this bill again.
Thank you. Yeah, this is one of those things that I really believe in. I believe that Chicago deserves the same sort of elected accountability over the decisions that are made in our schools that every other school district gets in the state of Illinois. And that's one of the things that really lacks. And one of the things I tell people is that one of the basic tenets of democracy is that there shall be no taxation without representation. And yet, the vast majority of our income taxes and the vast majority of our property taxes go to fund education in one form or another. And yet Chicago, the most populous area of the state of Illinois, is the only area where we don't get a say over how those tax dollars are spent.
Correct.
And clearly with groups like yours, and let's talk about what are some of the other groups that have raised up around this issue, that have grown up around this issue. We have Kenwood Oakland Community Organization. We have the Brighton Park Neighborhood Council.
And
Lasse Pencil is a new group that's built up around this issue. Hilson Alliance. So many neighborhood groups that have grown up around advocating for elected representative school boards. It shows that citizens have an interest, that they want this right, they deserve this right, and so hopefully this bill will do it. So now we've passed this bill, it goes to the floor. Ultimately, we hope to have a vote on the floor of the House of Representatives and then move it over to the Senate, where we'll start advocating for its passage there. We passed the bill last year, and it slowed down in the Senate, sort of stopped in the Senate. But hopefully we'll turn our advocacy efforts over there and get some movement over in the Senate. And if with any luck, we'll have this bill on the governor's desk with an opportunity to actually finally provide that elected school board for the city of Chicago.
That would be wonderful. Parents, stakeholders, and taxpayers would really appreciate that, and thank you for getting it through this committee today.
Thank you. And so as if one movement for an elected school board wasn't enough, today at 4 p.m. I'll be presenting a bill in the Higher Education Committee that will provide an elected school board for the Chicago City Colleges. Again, which probably won't be too surprising for you to hear, is the only community college board in the entire state of Illinois
wow.
that is not elected.
Did not know that.
And so, so my elected school board efforts are not contained to CPS.
Good.
We'll be presenting the bill for the city colleges with hope that we'll get passage out of that committee and move that to the floor as well. So
Excellent.
we're
Thank
bringing
you.
democracy to the citizens of the city of Chicago.
Yep.
As I always say, that's no guarantee of
No.
success, but at least now the
Right.
responsibility will be on us,
Yeah.
and we can affect the decision making, and hopefully then the school board will make decisions that reflect our concerns,
Correct.
which is they're currently not doing right now.
No, we need those checks and balances.
Just
Sure.
like every other
Yes,
school district
yes,
in the state of Illinois.
exactly.
Yes. So that's it for now. Maybe we'll check back in later with a progress update on the elected school board for city colleges. That hearing will be at 4, and I'll give you another update on that. But that's it for now. It's a great victory for democracy and for an elected school board in the city of Chicago. A good committee hearing. It's another step in the process. But keep up the advocacy. Keep working. Reach out to groups like Raise Your Hand. Reach out to me. Join our efforts, and together we'll finally get over that hill.
Sounds good.
That's it for now.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.